Yo. You. Happy Christmas.
Yo.
Find funny MCP.
Find funny MCP. Shit. All right. What's up? I thought I'd just go live, Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas. We just vibing. I'm doing actually a lot of things at once. Let me pause this music. Video laggy? Oh no. That shouldn't be the case. So the first thing I'm doing here, Transcribe Anything is, let me try find the GitHub repro. I've made a video on this that did pretty well before. It's a project I've forked from Zacky's. I use it to transcribe anything. Oh, no turkey meal. Schnorr. Stream is buggy. Yo, someone else on YouTube, Rezik. Is it buggy? Let me know. Yeah, Transcribe Anything. It's like what I use to locally transcribe videos and audio. And, I'm using Lightning Whisper MLX, which was super fast. I think it was the fastest back in the day, a year ago. Hasn't been updated in a year. But there's something even faster now, and hopefully also has word level timestamps. And that is, what is it called? I think it's called Fish Audio. Yes. Fish Audio. That's TTS. Fish Audio CoreML Parakeet. probably this one. This one's like even faster, and it has word level timestamps. So this stream, I'm gonna try and make like a Claude Skill and an agent to clip my live streams locally. Yeah, I think it'll be pretty cool, pretty fun. No audio sometimes. Might be you, Revantu. Razik says it's normal. Yo, Fractologist, long time no see. What's happening? So yeah, so I've already given Augie a prompt, literally one prompt to incorporate fluid audio CoreML Parakeet. With that, seems like it's working. Let me see, how do I get time word level timestamps with it? So yeah, I'm gonna try it. Let me just turn my shit. Is this text too small for you guys? I think it's okay, right? And then what do we have here? Here, I'm actually building. Let's see if I can combine these. Yeah, that's sick. Here, I'm actually building SpeakMCP into a multi-agent orchestrator using the ACP agent client agent communication protocol. So SpeakMCP will be able to spawn sub-agents and delegate work. So here you can see the ACP agents section. I have Augie by Augment Code, Claude Code, and also an internal sub-agent. This is something new. So SpeakMCP can call itself. And you can also like call an Augie instance as well. I think I was testing it before and it kind of looks like this. So I say use the internal agent to say hello. And then SpeakMCP can delegate to an agent. The internal agent just say hello, and then the internal agent will do whatever task it's been given and return an output to the main agent. Hey there, SpeakMCP bot. So it seems to be working, though this is quite a big change. So I've left it in a PR. I'm going to do a lot more testing. Do we even need it? Because the initial philosophy for SpeakMCP is like AGI is just a really good tool calling model. And then the only tool you really might need is like a terminal use tool. So you theoretically should be able to do everything with like a AGI tool calling model with a terminal use tool. But in reality, you know, that's not the case. And sometimes structures like this actually help in a lot of other ways, or like are a step towards that end goal. I need to automate video creation. I got reverse video agent, but it needed on auto run. What? If you want truly AGI multi-orchestrator, consider some inspiration from. If you try to send a link, unfortunately YouTube like just auto blocks all the links, so sorry about that. You can post it on TikTok or just like say it in words instead of .com kind of thing, you know. Parakeet. Oh, did it do the? Okay, I don't think it did the word low. It's interesting. This interruption. This is a bug. I might report. Yo, TUI McGee, long time no see. Merry Christmas to you as well. Okay. So yeah, that's the second thing, and then we have a third thing. Oh yeah, this is kind of fun. This is me trying to make a TUI media player based off my friend Frosty's like Rust cargo. Oh shit, I thought I fixed that. No. I accidentally just closed all the windows. I think I need to reload this config. Okay. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we're here. So I think if I go cargo run, oh yeah, check this out. Rust Vidya. Can I zoom this? Oh yeah, perfect. It's responsive too. So Rust Vidya is a Rust Vidya player. Let's see if I can find a video to play. Oh shit. Oh, it doesn't scroll. Wait. Oh, that's annoying. Hold on, give me a minute. I don't know how. There might be something on my desktop. Nope. How about documents? TikTok, season 8 to post. Here we go. Wait, these are just WAV files. Why doesn't it show? Okay, there's probably a bug. Almost there. How do I quit this? There's actually no way to quit this. How do you exit Vim? How do you exit OpenTUI? Oh, wow. Okay, well. Didn't work. We'll continue the Ogie conversation here. This is the wrong one. Oh, this is another bug. Okay. Let's read some chat. Oh shit! TUI McGee with the gifts. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Rocky Singh asked a question.
The neural network.
Oh, interesting. When are we moving beyond the transformer models, you mean? A lot of people are waiting for this. I don't know if it's coming. Is that better? So yeah, I mean, I definitely can predict that. We have diffusion models on the way. They've been on the way for like a year, like diffusion language models. So those aren't transformer models. There was also the Mamba models. Those were also not transformer models, but the momentum on transformer and the lead has been confidently transformer based for a long time. I think there'll be like a niche where diffusion models will be great. Speed is one of them. But at the moment, the intelligence, I think, is lacking on both and the generalization compared to transformers. Ronald Doug, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you. Okay. Oh, Fractologist also sent a coin. I missed that. Thank you, Fractologist. It didn't come up on my feed. That's weird. I think maybe it's like it has to be at least something coins to pop up. I'm not sure. Ahmed, thank you for the like. Okay. So we've built the TUI. Oh, Q was quit. I swear I tried Q. It's not finding MP4 file. Like, okay, actually, rather MP. You guys probably can't even see this. MP4 files are not visible in the file picker. Can you test and fix? Okay, that was that. And it sucks that I deleted all the other. Oh yeah, I was working on my transcribe anything. Let's see if we can find the session. You'll have 20K likes in 2 hours. Oh fuck yeah, dude. TUI McGee, MVP right here. MVP. What will it take to replicate humans? And what's about neuromorphic computing? Replicate humans, like a full human cell by cell replication. I don't even see a path line to that unless we hit like a super intelligence singularity. So at least 2 more years. Neuromorphic computing. I actually don't know the definition of that. Let me run a SpeakMCP so I can ask stuff like that. Do you remember me? Maybe. I don't know. A lot of Ahmeds come through. Ahmed Al-Hamdi. Al-Mahdi. Sorry. Ahmed Al-Mahdi. No, sorry. Must have been a while. It must have been a long time ago, yeah. Currently, we can augment human abilities, add all data you had, then you had context space, and then you can see the gaps. All right, let's try some SpeakMCP stuff. Daily work, that's good. What's neuromorphic computing? Mimics the brain. That's kind of like what LLMs are today. They're like similar to the brain. Obviously, there's so much more in a brain. Uses artificial neurons instead of traditional CPU, GPU. Oh, you mean like a physical compute thing that mimics a brain, right? I know there's some startups that are working on this. I'd say they're like 1% of the way there, maybe 5%. So probably a long way to go. But this is way closer in the future than obviously a whole human. Okay, so Rust Vidya should work now. Let's see. Cargo run. The file picker does not scroll when I go to bottom and keep going down. This is annoying. So, okay, here we go. Documents. Oh, here. Okay, this does not work. It plays it for like 1 second. I think this got confused. Wait, this app is meant to be a video. player that renders .max inside of it. Test until that works. I don't know how it's meant to test that, to be honest. Okay. We're meant to have word level timestamps in this project now, so I'm gonna actually test that. Let's see if I can find a video. Oh, this must be okay. Xiaomi final. That sounds good enough. So this should wait. I need to do -- parakeet or something. Transcribe device parakeet. Okay, let's see how fast this is. NVIDIA SME not found. Valid choice parakeet. Okay, I need to update that. How does that work? I think I need to install this new version to my global command for transcribe anything. Okay, I think it needs to do like a pip install, just so it's on my new system kind of thing, on my new shell. Rocky's chasing Oracle AI certifications to get a job as a Gen AI engineer. Is it fine to have all project portfolios and no degree? Or I must have certificates? Yeah, I mean, I don't think you need certificates. I think actual projects can be better if they're actually like impressive, unique projects. And like in an interview, you can talk about them and say why you built it, how you did, and stuff. But obviously, you know, it's subjective depending on who your employer is. Some people might take certifications way more seriously or importantly. Okay, let's try that one more time. Device parakeet. Still no. Still didn't work. Let me verify if it's working. Wait, okay, so he did this. And he got parakeet in there. Device CPU. Yeah, it's actually not in there. Okay, so it's a proper bug. Wait, there's a different. Oh. I have a competing version from Homebrew. Okay, one other thing I wanted to do was to create a kind of stream status HTML page. And the way I'm going to do that is let's see if SpeakMCP can do that. Can you create a template HTML page on my desktop called stream-status.html? Okay, it's using the macOS Automator. I don't know if this will work. Seems like it worked. Let's see if it did. Totally did. Okay. So now I have that. I'm going to create an overlay thing so you guys can see it. Local file. Desktop. Stream status. All right. Nice. Okay, so we have a stream. Dude, this is actually pretty cool. Stream status here. What should it say? Let's say completely rewrite the stream status HTML to list the things I'm working on. Firstly, I'm working on word level timestamps with Fish Audio and Parakeet to get the fastest transcription on Mac. And then secondly, I'm building a video player in Rust. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can completely update this stream status. Oh, actually on TikTok, you guys can't see it yet. Let me add it to TikTok. Boom. Okay. Okay. Let's see how that goes. It didn't seem to update it. So does that mean I have to refresh it? I do. Okay. Okay, let me just make sure the background is transparent, so no color on the background, and yeah. Okay, this is a cool thing though, the way that I can just like update it with my voice. The fact that it doesn't refresh, let me see if I can fix that. Control audio, local file, use a custom frame rate. Custom CSS, read cache version. Doesn't look like I can refresh it automatically, unfortunately. Not a huge blocker, but a blocker nonetheless. Okay. So there are employees who value certifications more than projects. I'm sure they exist. It's typically more older employers, I would say. But yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I'd say most prefer actual impressive projects if they are impressive. They don't want just like, a calculator app. On FOMO, thanks for the like. Bro, does your SpeakMCP have any continuous memory adding embeddings every time? Yeah, so the way I see memory at the moment, I don't have it internally. I don't want to be opinionated on how memories should be stored and retrieved. So yeah, pretty much like that's the philosophy with everything. So that can all be done with MCP tools. So there's so many MCP tools that do memory. You can also have it as a local file if you have an MCP tool for reading files. So it's completely customizable in how you do your memory. I haven't made any internal functionality for that. What do you think for agentic coding with feature request tasks, etc., compared to vibe coding? I think it's very vague, like the definition between agentic and vibe coding. If you see vibe coding as, you just completely don't look at the code, don't even care for the code, do minimal prompts and get the agent to do as much as it can, it's kind of obvious that the end result might not be what you wanted. You could get in a lot of debug loops. You could build something completely wrong if you're careless like that. So if that's your definition, yeah, agentic coding is definitely going to be better, but might require more patience and more skill. What's your view on Whisper Flow to go typing free? Yes, I built my own open source version of that called SpeakMCP that does a lot more, but at a very basic level, you can go typing free for free. Unlike Whisper Flow, I think you have to pay for that. But yeah, so I have SpeakMCP here. So wherever I want to type something, I just open it up and whoops, I accidentally let go, but I can say anything I want here, and this is just like Whisper Flow Rocky Sing, except it's open source and completely bring your own key. You can use any model, all your data stays with you, and SpeakMCP does so much more than just voice dictation, but voice dictation is something you get out of the box if you bring your own key. Yeah. And there you go. Typing free. I still think there's a lot of benefit in typing in a bunch of situations, but yeah. How do you balance in-context memory and external memory retrieval from something like Pinecone? Yeah, you have to know, like, there's like a hierarchy of importance. The most important stuff should be in your system prompt, something that you'll need all the time, no matter what. Usually that's just like how your agent should behave. And then you have like conversational context. This includes like user prompts, tool call results, and yeah, that's conversational context. That's a more, it's very task specific. And then you have the retrieval external memory. I see that as just tool call responses. So I don't really separate the external long-term memory from in-context memory. I see that as just tool call responses, if that makes sense. Good to see you back, Drake, emo Drake. Okay, let's try this parakeet thing now. And boy, am I getting hungry. We might have to do a baking egg segment in a bit. Okay, parakeet. Oh, looks like it's working this time. Nope, still didn't work. Still didn't work. How come? Same result. Can you try run it on? Okay. Let's see if just Augie can handle it all for me. What are the benefits of keyboard typing? Typing in a loud place, typing where you don't want to see people that you're talking, if that makes sense. So usually if you're at a quiet work setting or in a library, you don't want to be like, okay, now agent do this, or like, agent do this thing. I don't know. Maybe you do. I feel a bit uncomfortable. Typing, you get the precision. Sometimes that's hard to do in voice. Yeah, those are the main ones, I think. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try control this whole thing from the kitchen with SpeakMCP Mobile. So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna. Oh man. So in SpeakMCP, you can like enable remote servers, so you can talk to the agent from your phone. So I'm gonna do that. Don't want to leak it though, so doing it over here. Boom. Okay. And let's see. And this is my system prompt additional guideline. So you have a base system prompt, and this kind of tells your agent like how it should behave. And this is just like, use tool calls, only valid JSON. Yeah. And then in the additional guidelines, this is like the things it needs to know. I'm working on this GitHub repo. I'm actually going to switch profiles. We're not going to be doing this. We're going to be on the Tech Friends stream profile. So I have a stream status, and we're actually going to change this to stream. Actually, no, we can't do the HTML one because I can't refresh it while I'm away. I think I can fix this later, but it will require some custom code. So what we're actually going to do is have the text version. Let's see. Update stream status to cooking breakfast while controlling agents through my phone. Let's see if that'll work. I think I deleted that file. Let's see if desktop commander can figure it out. Permissions denied. I've kind of stopped using desktop commander for macOS Automator, which looks like is enabled. All right, we're gonna turn off desktop commander. Exa GitHub macOS Automator. Yeah, I want to leave macOS Automator on. I don't know why that's turned off. Okay. And I also don't think we have stream status here. Oh, we do. Why is it not showing? Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try it now. Update stream status to making breakfast while controlling agents with phone. Okay. Oh shit, did that work? Let's do a new line. Update stream status to 2 dot points. First dot point, making breakfast. Second dot point, controlling agents. Third dot point, mobile automation. Fuck, I don't know. That's technically not too true, but we'll dig it. Text. Okay. All right. Oh, why can't I? Oh man, this is difficult to adjust. There we go. You think Chat GPT apps is a good side hustle? Honestly, I don't know too much about them. Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think they're probably not saturated, that's for sure. So, like, normally this time of day when it's like, I mean, this time of technology when, like, it's like when the App Store first came out, it was so much easier to be successful with like a mediocre app than it is now when there's like an app for anything you could imagine. So I assume the similar thing is happening right now in ChatGPT apps. So probably, yeah, a good time to get into it if you're interested. Would you try to switch into an area research scientist role starting from Applied scientist. Yeah, I think the research stuff is really interesting, actually. It really depends on a lot of things as well, like what your day-to-day work would be like, because it can probably be really tedious as well. Okay, do we have, I also want iTerm. We don't have iTerm. Okay, definitely need this one. All right. So now let's do a test from my phone. I'm gonna say, give me the status of all the terminal sessions. Just tell me the status in natural language conversational tone. Do not use IDs or any other syntax. Okay. And then we'll see, hopefully. Yep, there we go. The session was created. And now my phone should tell me the answer. Yo, Dill, what's up? I'm working on a bunch of things at the moment. Hopefully SpeakMCP will tell me. Looks like it's not going to tell me, but essentially 2 Augie sessions. So doing 2 coding projects. One is Rust Vidya, a video terminal app in Rust. And the other one should be transcription. This one. Transcription looks excellent. To fix your shell, you may need to open a new terminal. All right, let's try transcribe this file I've wanted to transcribe. Okay. It might be my alias. I doubt it. Yeah. So interesting. This is like, I don't know where this is. Oh, it's in my pyenv. That'll probably help it. So I've installed this one Python thing, but it's not the right version on what the terminal tells me compared to what the agent tells me. Yeah. Yo, 10 bagger. Who is leading in Wordle? I think it's Sonnet. You can check it out at techfriend.net/WordleBench. Yeah, Sonnet 4.5 at the moment with 2 minutes. Should we try I've been waiting for GLM to be stable before I try it. But if you want to try it, just say the word and we can try GLM 4.7. I tried it, was it yesterday or the day before when it came out, and it was just like taking too long to respond. So I'm just like gonna wait until it's stable. Okay, there we go. Parakeet CoreML mode is working. Let's see how fast. Okay, that was pretty fast. Let's see if I got let's see if we got word level timestamps here. Yes. What? No, these words are like letters. Z Aomi is the third biggest smart on. Wow. So it's like token, not word. I mean, that's fine. I think that'll work. Okay, so I have a huge file in my downloads. Get the size of, get the duration of morning chillin.mp4. Okay, so this file, this mp4 file is, oh man, I need it in hours. is 9 hours long. How long do we think it'll take for me to transcribe it? And another big important thing is, can it even transcribe something 9 hours? It might not be able to because of like memory allocation. I think it might like explode the RAM. So this is Chinese. Yeah, Xiaomi is Chinese, but my video was on Chinese. So I'm just gonna try it. I don't expect it to work. Can we have the default device to Parakeet? Update installations and push to a PR when finished. Okay. This is going to cook and probably break. I'm going to close these. Let's give one more shot to Cargo MP4 player before I go to make breakfast. Okay. So test video. Oh, perfect. Wow. Oh, this is great, guys. So I've just made a wrapper for my friend's kind of video player in the terminal. Let's see if I can find a cooler video to show you guys. So this is a video of me, like a TikTok video I've made. Let's see how that looks. I can't press enter. Oh, I'm pressing enter, but it's something's fucking out here. It could be the I'm doing too much GPU shit at the same time because I'm also running that 9-hour transcription. Although OBS says my CPU is only at 8%, so. Oh, but TikTok is TikTok okay? Kind of looks like TikTok crashed. Oh boy. Oh, the video loaded. Holy crap. Wow. That's actually incredible. What's my stack? For which part? The video player, it's a Rust OpenTUI wrapper around a Rust cargo called .max that my friend made. So all the heavy video rendering is done by that .max, and I just wrapped it in an OpenTUI. Let's try do another video. Ooh, these ones will be good, actually. Let's try... free AI coding tier list. Wow, this will be cool. How are you able to run natural language in a terminal but not Claude Code? Oh, yeah. So that was a thing called LLM by Simon Williamson. I use it when I want shell commands and I don't know the shell command and I can just type it in natural language. I actually have a video on that, Suraj. Let me show you. If you go to my YouTube page and you go to videos, and then it's like every developer should need this tool. Where is it? Oh, I don't see it. Must have been a while ago. No, wait, what? Oh, yeah. Holy crap. This was a year ago. I barely use it, but yeah. Every developer should be using this tool, Simon W/LLM. And I'll show you like how I set it up and everything in this video. It's for like when you just want a quick shell command or a quick answer from an LLM. Because, you know, Claude Code can take a while longer. Oh, dude, check out my video here. Let's see how responsive this is. Dude, this is crazy. Look, I can just make it longer and it still kind of works. Oh, it does. Quen? Wow. And I think you can change the text size too. Let's change the text size. And it becomes more definition. Dude, that's crazy. One other thing you can do with it is feed your webcam in it. So that's what I want to try to do now as well. Commit this to Git. Let's just commit it. I don't want to lose what we've made. And we got a Parakeet PR. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna let that Parakeet transcribe, and then we'll move on. Hey, I wanted to ask about Gemini WebSocket API. You use Gemini 2.5, 2.0 Flash. Does it still support Live API? Yeah, they've made it so much easier. Before I had to like hard code a WebSocket URL, but now you can just use the Gen AI SDK by Google, and yeah, they got Live API support, and it's much easier now. You wrote a similar ASCII terminal webcam thing in Rust as well, but didn't have a cool file tree. Yeah, so my friend Frosty did that exact thing, but I just wrapped it. Literally one prompt is all you need to add that file tree. Okay. I want to be able to stream my webcam and render it through this project. This functionality was available in .max. How can I enable it in my project? Okay. People worried about sending data to China. Meanwhile, Tech Friend streaming his whole everything. Yeah, that's how we do. Everything's public. All my private keys are public. All my private keys are public keys. Okay. So let me think. How are we going to get my webcam out there? I think through here. Remote camera feed. Oh, actually, but then this don't have my audio. Oh, actually, maybe it will. Okay. Let's see. There's nothing there. No. Oh. Okay. Um. It's pretty laggy though. How do I get it on this one? Browser. Okay. Okay. Um. Wait. Oh, is it double up? Okay. Hello, Ted. Frosty! Yes! .max, dude. You came at the right time. So Frosty in the chat here, Frosty41, is the creator of the library that I wrapped to build the Rust video player. He built the whole underlying engine that turns the video into the terminal .max display, to say. What's your daily stack of tools like that natural language tool, terminal, Claude Code, SpeakMCP? Okay, so yeah, SpeakMCP, iTerm2, Toasty, Augie. I use Notion, though I'm like slowly seeing how I can transition to Obsidian. Unfortunately, with Obsidian, one of the issues I have is like the mobile. Like if I want to sync with Git, and I also want a mobile app, that doesn't look like there's a good solution for that at the moment. I use Google Chrome as my browser, which a lot of people will hate on, but it works. Okay, let's see if I can get this done here. I think it's just my phone is super like, on add my phone. I think it's on like battery performance mode here. Saving off, limit CPU, boom, off, okay. 30% more CPU. Hello, okay, we're good. That does feel a bit better. Now let's see if I can get the audio through my speaker. No, the Bluetooth. Doesn't look right. How do I connect? Hey Meta, are you connected? Okay. Give me a sec. Is that still? I'm just trying to figure out the glasses mic because it'll be so much better if we have audio through the glasses mic. I think stream audio is coming from phone. Yeah, it was. It was. I'm trying to fix it, trying to get it in here. It should be way better once it's in here, but just, technical difficulties. New phone. Well, old phone that I'm trying to repurpose. Yeah, okay. Oh, prefer. I have to pair it. Shit. Oh man. I can definitely hear my laptop working to get this transcription working as well. Oh, let's test the webcam functionality. Press W to go to webcam mode. Okay, let's test that. Yo, Frosty, you still here? Check us out. What's the difference between cargo run and cargo run release? Anyway. Ready? We're gonna do webcam mode. Oh shit. Allow. Do I have to restart it? I might have to restart it because I just allowed it. Yeah. Let's try restart. Okay. W. Damn, it's not working. Maybe it takes a while. Let's give it a minute. Or maybe I have to like restart the whole iTerm everything. Let's try it in Ghosty. Rust Vidya. Oh, that's not Ghosty. Ghosty, I think, already had this enabled. Nope. Let's try next device. Damn. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to work. Didn't seem to work. It was just blank. How can I debug? Yeah, I've had your old project working with Webcam before. Fortunately, this one didn't work. Okay, looks like I've paired. Couldn't pair. The fuck? Piece of shit. Meta glasses. I don't think a run or release run would work by itself. Damn, this glasses are not pairing. Okay, we might have to switch up the order and how we do things. Okay, let's see if this will pair with my new phone. Came off on TikTok? Oh, interesting. It killed it? Wait, or has it always been off? My bad. Hopefully we will solve a lot of these issues. Yes. Okay. Okay, this should solve one of the issues here. So I can go back to, why is this completely black? There we go. Wait. Oops. Okay, never mind. I need to it wasn't solved. I need to maybe disconnect from here. Okay. What about now? What about now?
Okay,
That's
that's better. And then this one. All right. Can y'all hear me in both places? And does the thing work? Okay, that still works. Great. Great. Oh, one issue is, yeah, SpeakMCP Mobile won't work. It's okay. I'll be like busy cooking food anyway, probably. Just gonna send chat to myself. Okay. Now we actually making breakfast and such. All right. Okay. Let me also see some more thing. Oh. How do I keep this open?
Okay, sorry, that broke everything. Again.
Oh. And now it's fixed. But for how long? What if I do this? Is this working? Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this, I think. The REST API one works with Gemini, but the live API doesn't. Really, the GenAI library doesn't work? It definitely should. But yeah, I remember it not working before. Okay. Now, I should be able to use SpeakMCP on my phone. Yo, what if we do it on this phone? Actually, that would make a lot more sense. I'm gonna try load it on this phone. Let's see. Okay. I'll run it on Android. No Android device connected. Great. Should be. That's weird. My device won't be. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Progress. All right. So what I'm doing now is installing SpeakMCP Mobile on this mobile, which will be the mobile I use to read chat and talk to my computer while we're away. At least that's the plan. Judging by the amount of technical difficulties to even get started on that, I'm sure there's going to be a lot more going forward. Yo, shout out Ronald Duck, man. We've been liking the stream this whole time. What are we on? Thank you so much, Ronald. You're a real MVP. Oh shit, dude, the transcription for the 9-hour video has completed. Wow. That took, I'm gonna say that took less than 20 minutes for 9 hours. Completely locally on my device while we were streaming. I think that's incredible. Yeah. How many lines? 399,000 line file was created. Oh, I just realized on TikTok you guys can't even see my screen. Let's fix that. It's gonna be really hard to show everything. So we'll do it like that. Okay, now I have SpeakMCP. Oh, 500 error. Looks like we didn't pm install here. Wait, let me get CM. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to test. Oh, fuck. I don't have time for that. There's like a new branch with like some mobile changes I kind of want to test, but we'll have to do that later. Because it's 1 o'clock and I haven't eaten breakfast. But we're almost there. So somehow, what I want to do next is, let me just make some parts easier. I'm going to make a directory in, should I make this bigger? No, this is fine. Make a directory in development. We're going to call this Clipper Skill. Clipper-skill. And then we're going to move, copy this JSON file that we made into that folder. Development Clipper Skill. And now hopefully, if I go there, we'll see the file. Okay. And then let's also move the actual. Oh, this is too big. Maybe it won't be. We'll move the whole thing here. Okay, so now we have the video and the transcript. And I want to make some kind of skill to clip this. Somehow, maybe while I'm making breakfast. And we also have the new webcam mode to test, so I'm going to try that really quick before we go. Alright, ready? Webcam mode. Oh, it works! That's so sick! That's so sick, and it'll be responsive too. Wow. My camera is rotated, but we can actually go to the next camera, which should be my laptop cam. No, that's it. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, my laptop. Dude, and it's so fast. This is like 60 frames per second. That's incredible. How incredible is that? Oh my god. Wow. Oh, dude. The hands look so sick. Wow. Wow, guys. Imagine if my webcam was just always like this. It'd be like so to brand. Let's try go even more definition. I think I broke it. I think I broke it. Let's try. Oh man, I've made it so small. I want to see if this will work. Ooh, I think this will work. Yo, it doesn't seem that more defined, but actually maybe it is. Just hold up random objects and see if it. Interesting. There are modes in dithering. Okay, that's my next prompt. There should be different modes and dithering. Enable a key to be able to toggle all of these. Check the dot max repo to see what's available. Actually, I'm gonna not do this one first. Commit changes and then queue that one. Okay. Darker shadows, yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping for. Okay, we have SpeakMCP Mobile. Need to connect to it on my mobile. Okay. All right. Dude, this is sick if this works. Which I think it. Oh no. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, we're still good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. I'm gonna ask SpeakMCP. I'm gonna SpeakMCP on the top, chat on the bottom. I'm gonna ask SpeakMCP how my terminal sessions are doing, and hopefully it'll tell me. Nope. Okay. The way I installed SpeakMCP does not work. I have to install it from GitHub. That sucks. But small inconvenience, 5-minute setback. We actually have. Oh, actually, yeah, that's not true. Just gotta download the APK from the releases page. Shouldn't take too long. Okay, that's done. I have to uninstall the current one because it's conflicting. And then it should work. Any minute now, okay. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, SpeakMCP and chat. That's not chat. And chat, okay. And the mic on the glasses, yeah. Give me an update of all the terminal sessions. Give it to me in natural language. Do not have any syntax or IDs or anything. Okay, perfect. And just in case you guys want to see that, I'm going to put SpeakMCP here. All right, let's go make breakfast.
Terminal sessions open item. Monkey session. This is your currently active terminal running an AI coding assistant. It's actively processing something in your Rust Vidya development folder. Item. Clipper skill session. This one is idle. Sitting in your Clipper skill project folder. It recently listed some files, including a large video file called Morning Chillin' and an output JSON file.
Ooh. Can you open a Claude CLI agent in the Clipper directory? So you should just be able to do that by typing Claude, CLAUDE, and pressing enter in that directory. Do that and then tell me the result. All right, let's go. This is real SpeakMCP shit. We cooking and we cooking at the same time. Double cooking. I'll use the other pen.
Claude started successfully in the Clipper Skill directory. You found two new key servers in the project's config file, Playwright and Exam, and is asking which ones you want to enable. Both are currently selected. You need to press enter to confirm enabling them, or ask to reject all.
Can you just only select the EXA one? We don't need Playwright. And then continue. Let's see if we could do that. Who knows? One shit thing is, like, I don't know if the agent is hallucinating. So it could be saying, like, all these things have happened, but it's just making it up. It's, like, not guaranteed way to tell. Whereas if I'm at the computer, I can see exactly what's going on. So, yeah, it's, like, a bit of a risk there. CAC? Where did it say CAC? Oh, it's TTS. Right, TTS. I thought it was the agent saying CAC, but it seems like they have the same voice. I think this is like the default Android voice. Where's the link? Cooking Shorts channel, yeah. Shit, we're just trying to live, trying to survive out here. It'd be awesome if, wait, can we get the camera from my glass? I don't think we can. No. It'd be awesome if I could stream the glasses camera. Guys, what is happening to that Claude code session? Why is SpeakMCP? Okay, it's saying the escape key can't be sent as a control character through this tool. I'm unable to interact with this interactive menu remotely. Damn, that's a limit of... Looks like SpeakMCP's iTerm-MCP can't send the escape key.
I'm unable to control this interactive menu remotely. The space and escape keys aren't working through my terminal tools.
That sucks.
Please do this manually in the Clipper Skill terminal. I have to press the keys on Playwright. Or just press X to skip the key server selection entirely.
So I actually am the developer of this iTerm-MCP now that I'm using. So Might have to fix that myself. I guess this is kind of where in the future the sub agent with ACP, I don't know, might be better. I'm not too sure here. I think no. I don't even, because I think the ACP mode, like, you don't even get to control which MCPs are connected. So I'm actually not that bullish on the ACP stuff at the moment. But yeah, it's very early days, so it could definitely get better for sure. Okay, toast. Let's chop some green onion while we have it. Shit is tasty. All right, I'm gonna put TTS on while I'm not close by. Would also love to make coffee. I think that's done. Okay. Damn, this shit toasted a bit too well. We need a bigger plate, a little bigger egg. Barely bigger. Need a spatula. Oh, that shit hot. Use the same API as the desktop app. What do you mean? Oh, this came out in one piece. Kinda, almost. I got a bit impatient. Oh yeah. Give me some salt and pepper. Oh, where did I put the salt and pepper? There it is. This bread is too small. Maybe I bring a tortilla bread under it. Some chili sauce. So what should we do here? Let's take a quick break to go back to the computer room for a sec. Because let's manually Oh, you couldn't even see Claude code. I'm gonna manually disable playwright. Oh, I pressed X. How do you disable playwright? Oh, it doesn't even. It's only OGMCP? MCP config Claude.json.
You have to show the food on a cooking channel.
Yeah, okay, I'll show the food. We're not done yet. Okay, we'll just run Claude without any MCPs. I do want EXA though. How did it find EXA before? Oh, whatever. Alright, let's try the webcam mode again on this video.
Still for mobile, you can send requests to like container headless Claude code.
Okay, webcam mode, W. How do we see the different modes? M. Alright, you ready? Okay, so this is the first mode, basic. M. Whoa! This is like different characters and shit. Whoa. This mode is crazy. And then M. Ooh, wow. Yo, Sidar, what's up? Wow. Alright, and then the colors. Whoa! Why does it not change the... Okay, the colors don't update. Wait, what the fuck? Merry Christmas! This is so crazy. Yeah, that's broken, isn't it? Yeah, it does look cool. The color changing does not update. The pixels in... How do I phrase this? The color changing seems to change the colors just one time, but subsequent frames don't have the new color effects. Can you debug? Okay. For mobile, you can send requests to a headless Claude code. Yeah, you can. I was just trying to see like interactive mode, like how we could interact with that. So we're gonna go. Whoop, let's see if Okay, I've passed the interactive menu. Can you type into Claude Code now, telling it to research how to make a skill to eventually clip highlights from a long video? In this directory, I have a sample transcription and the original video. So the first step of this is to parse the text-only transcription to a model to determine the interesting parts.
The system is not using the right render, and there is a more robust color mode combined with renderer than it was currently using. Make sure your color mode uses the right render system.
Okay, Frosty with the pro prompt. Oh shit, it actually worked! SpeakMCP is submitting the message to Claude, hopefully. I don't think it can press enter. This is the issue. We're having difficulties like pressing enter key and S key. This is something I have to fix in iTerm.
To Claude in the Clipper skill terminal. It's now prompting Claude to item research how to build a video
Not true.
Analyze the transcription file format first. Item. Propose an approach for detecting engaging/highlight-worthy moments from the transcription. Claude is ready to process this. You should see it start working on the task shortly. You can watch that terminal for its response.
Okay. Seems like the iTerm struggles to like actually send the ESC and enter keys into the terminal, so I'm hopefully gonna fix that issue with the iTerm. Yeah. We're gonna go back to the kitchen. Almost finished with breakfast. We'll just submit this one manually. Okay.
The render mode we want to use has 3x dithering techniques and a color mode. Look for this render system for usage.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. So the sandwich is pretty much ready. I am going to make coffee as well. Just need my coffee thing. This thing seems good enough. Boil some water. PTZ cam. What's that? I don't know what that is. I got Trader Joe's medium roast. Yeah, really. I don't know what a PTZ cam is, but judging by your emoji, it's nothing. Oh, it's a security camera? So give it a security camera, and then how to use it. How do you use a security camera? Frumpool, thanks for the like. Appreciate you, man. Frumpool, I don't think I've seen you around before. What's happening? Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you working on and stuff. All right, this might be loud, so excuse me for the coffee grinder. Thanks, Siddharth. It does look nice from this angle. All right. All right, coffee is brewing almost. Just gotta wait for the water to boil. Sandwich is ready. The OnVIF protocol. Oh, is that like those cameras that can like pivot around? Yeah, I mean, that's not really kind of that interesting to me or like that related to most of my use cases. I have agents looking in terminal sessions and stuff that's way easier and more related to the kind of shit that I'm building. Yeah. Oh, shit. Got that chili. Okay, I'm gonna bring this over to the desk and I'll be right back. Oh, I should have done dangerously proceed. Okay, it looks like it didn't even do anything properly here. Exceeds maximum tokens. What? It can't read a single file if it's too big? That's fucking stupid. Thank you, man. I'm looking forward to the meal. All right. Let me get rid of these. Okay, water in the cup, in the French press. Should probably pour some more in there. Might get like a double cup out of this one. Maybe a latte. All right, coffee brewing. Let's go eat that sandwich. Kind of want to sit down for this. Sit down and watch something, maybe. All right, glasses coming off. Mic is coming on.
I don't know if this is how we had it before, but it's what we're rocking with now. The food makes more sense over here. All right. So let's try this color mode thing one more time with the webcam. Okay. All right, normal mode, color mode. Oh yeah, it's fixed. Oh yeah. That's actually like really cool. So cool. Wow. Wow. Which one's the closest to true color? Is it this? No, it's just black and white. Maybe this? No. Awesome. All right. Anyway, I'm going to push this to a repo. Let me make a repository. Wait, can you make a repo AJ47 Rust Vidya and push this to it?
You're not using the true color render mod or the good dithering one. It's close, but not the best version.
Oh, there's more? Interesting. There's more versions. Or is that the different mode that I just wasn't selected? Okay, this is going to be difficult. GitHub API.
Better modes. Have it look for the render with Atkinson.
Render with Atkinson. Okay. Let me just try. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Let me just go through all the ones I did have to make sure that we don't already have it. Okay, does it tell you the mode? Mode. ASCII simple blocks Braille. ASCII simple blocks Braille. Okay. So we are missing some modes, i.e. render with Atkinson, as well as maybe a dithering one. Can you check? Okay. You guys want to watch Gosu Coder's video on GLM7? I kind of just want to watch something while we eat, and I can't think of much else. So yeah, let's see. Let's just see what's on my feed.
I'm curious about GLM, yes.
Curious about GLM? Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a cool thumbnail there, Ray. Okay. Let's watch Gosu's vid. Should be in my subscriptions. I was watching it, but it's just
The
like
turn-based logic did not end up working well.
he's making like front-end apps and stuff. I don't know, is that particularly interesting? I mean, he will have some good
And
takes.
whoa, a ton of styling. Holy smokes, that's a lot of CSS. That is wild. That is wild, wild, wild. So anyway, while that's going, just kind of want to fill you in on where I've been. You know, I've actually been working on some projects at the new company. You know, a lot of you know that my company got acquired, and it's been a blast. But there's been some very, very late nights, some really, really like challenging times. You know, just trying to figure out how to navigate a new organization and everything. But I've really enjoyed it. I've met so many great people. I've learned so much more about how other people kind of view AI and their capabilities and what they understand about how to build on top of it. And I did not realize like how like there literally are people, engineers,
See what he has to say.
that don't quite understand context windows or context management, and I take a lot of that stuff for granted. And it made me start to think that, you know, there's probably a lot of educational stuff that I should be working on for people that are interested in building, you know, their own agents in some way. Because the things that I've seen, you know, that I've been introduced to now, it's really amazing to me. You know, I was talking to an engineer that I worked with probably about 5-6 years ago. Great engineer, like significantly more experienced than me. And I was talking about like how I kind of go back and forth on like 200,000 token context limit is kind of like rough, especially as you get into older, bigger code bases. And he said something like, "Wait, I thought it was a lot more than that." We were talking about Claude at the time, and I'm like, "No, it's it's 200k tokens." And he started talking like in kilobytes and memory, like not even in the same like world as me. So it was super interesting because I take for granted how fortunate I was to actually build Raylon and work so closely with all these LLMs and understand these AI coding tools and learn kind of the intricacies of tool calling and context management and build some really neat systems with prompt hydration and being able to like look up data and build work.
Yo, Nori, what's up? What am I working on? A whole bunch of different stuff. But just eating breakfast at the moment. So we'll get back to regular programming in like 5 minutes. Jesse Campbell, good to see you, man.
Flows, and it's just I'm very fortunate to have had that opportunity and being introduced into a lot more engineers. I'm hoping that I can share some of that knowledge with them and actually build some really cool stuff going forward. So I've been very, very thankful. But I do really miss, live streaming. I miss like hanging out with people. I need to figure out a way to kind of balance my new life with still letting me do my hobby, which is engaging with the community, writing, having fun, picking at each other, learning from each other. That's really, that's really where I want to go. So I need to figure that out, especially when we come into the new year. And I want to try to get my schedule a lot more solid so I can dedicate more time to it and make good content, both educational and then fun stuff like model review. So much over I feel like the whole much AI nowhere. I've been thinking a lot and reflecting on my career. I started coding professionally. I want to say it was like early 2005, late 2004.
TikTok and Twitch offer an API for live events. Yes. So I think the TikTok one is a bit tricky. But yeah, I think they do.
I think I actually got hired in 2004 and I started in 2005. So it's been, probably 21 years, if not more professionally, that I've been an engineer. And I've always struggled with imposter syndrome, and I don't like sharing this, too much. And I just want to share this because there were many times in my career where I felt like I wasn't good enough. Everyone around me was going to be better. And I would psych myself up to the point, or I would get myself so worked up that I would actually get nauseous and worried, like interviews were killer. So I just want to kind of like think through, like, I've come to the realization that everything comes and goes. There have been moments in my life where I felt like my career was over, like I was done. There was a job I really wanted, and I killed, like I absolutely killed the take-home test. I killed the interviews on the phone, but I bombed the whiteboard for several reasons. One being I was just so nervous and nauseous, and like anxiety got me so bad that I couldn't actually do anything. Like I just failed. So I wouldn't have hired me either, to be honest. And I went home with my head down, and I actually really debated how I was actually gonna make this a career that I could do long term, because my dream job just turned me down because I wasn't good enough. And it took me a day or two. I had to lick my wounds. But I decided at that point I was going to interview in as many places as I possibly could, because the only way I had spent every single waking moment of my life trying to be a good engineer. And I decided I wasn't going to let this one obstacle.
How about catching comments to display on stream? I use this thing called Social Stream Ninja. It's open source, really amazing. Shout out to Steve for making that. Am I eating eggs? Yeah, I was, but we're finished, so we'll be back with regular programming in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Like get in my way, because there had been so many more before that. So I interviewed at companies where, they would like Havoc's interview. Holy moly, that's tough. And then there'd be some that I would do that I would just like cruise through and get an offer. Didn't accept them at the time, because what I was focused on at that point was the job that I had, doing a good job there, but interviewing until I got an opportunity to work at my dream job again. Ultimately, my dream job kind of shifted. It no longer was Epic Games. My dream was starting my own company, which I had the privilege to do multiple times now, because I started to realize like my ability is in, like, I love building teams. I love being able to influence a company and make decisions that actually matter. I don't want to be just told exactly what to do. And I've been very lucky. The position I'm in now, I feel like I have a lot of influence and I'm able to do a lot of that stuff. So I'm super excited about where I'm at now. And the next year, I'm super excited about that. But that hasn't always been the case for me. Like, you get into companies and, I remember very particular times where people would come in, we call them the money people, would come in and make design decisions about the game. Basically, in my opinion, removing the fun elements of the game and replacing it with things that fit some sort of marketing narrative. And I didn't like that.
Almost
and that was
back.
something that,
Just gotta do one more
that I
thing.
really struggled heavily with. So what I eventually ended up doing after, many interviews, I ended up getting pretty comfortable with it. And I started going in interviews with, this isn't you interviewing me, this is me interviewing you. And I started switching off my imposter syndrome into thinking that, if I was going to be the one to decide if I wanted to work there, and if they opted not, like, it wasn't going to be a big deal if they decided I wasn't the right fit. And I got to the point where I was hitting and succeeding in the majority of my interviews, very high success rate in offers. But one time I actually ended up getting a job offer and I took it. But the company I was at was being acquired at the time. And when I put in my notice, the owner of the company was mad because supposedly the whole acquisition was dependent on me actually coming over and kind of like helping
All
build
right.
out this startup that was supposed to happen. So I got put in a really awkward situation
goes
where
to
I
say.
actually had to decide to get turned down an offer I'd already accepted because I wanted this acquisition to go through because there were dozens of people that were going to be impacted if I didn't. So it was a really interesting dynamic that I ended up, you know, I think I made the right decision because I ended up loving working at this new company that acquired us. Like great people, still friends with them today. Learned a bunch, just built some great stuff. That's actually there was an acquisition. That company that I helped start back then was acquired recently, and they're still cruising along. So really cool, really cool stuff there.
What was
And it looks
that?
like GLM 4.7 over here is still chomping.
I heard what sounded like a Twitch thing. Let's bring this back down. Okay. What are we doing for realsies is now the question. So Rust Vidya, MCP. Clipper. Okay, so this is kind of the main thing. I'm trying to like research Claude Skills and see if I can make an agent powered by Claude Skills to do clipping of videos for me. So I've gotten a Claude agent to do an analysis. It didn't do anything on Claude Skills in particular. So, does Claude have web search? Can you research Claude Skills to see how we should structure everything? Can it do web search without an MCP tool? Claude Code Guide. What? Oh, that's a sub agent? That's pretty cool. Okay. So yeah, update stream status to be dot list first point trying Claude Skills to make video clipper. Second point Rust project to render videos. Let's just stick with those two for now. Okay, so for the Rust project, I was actually going to make a repository for it. So let's do that. Rust Vidya. Display videos and webcam in terminal with an amazing powered by OpenTUI and .max. That sounds good enough. Okay, and then we're gonna get this to push. Push to bot. Okay. And then we have our research for the skill. Okay, how to work, properties skill. Whoops. Would you like me to start implementing this structure? Create the Claude skills. Build the Python strips. Yep. Continue. Continue. The Rillis, thank you for the like. Antenna, thank you for the like. TikTok API is hard to get. The steps you go through, you should learn from the YouTube API. Yeah. I don't get the TikTok API directly. I use like Steve's social stream app to kind of route everything there. Okay. While that's doing that, I guess we have some... Okay, great. The project Rust Vidya is also live now, so people can test that. Let me give, I guess... Oh, we should do a README with images. So let's show you the power of Rust Vidya. This is the program right here. Let me just tell it to make README and push. So you can just load a video. That's a sample video. .mp4. But what you can also do is load webcam. Ooh, webcam mode. And then in webcam mode, there's different kind of modes, I'd say. So this is Braille mode, ASCII mode. So these are all like individual letters. It's so cool. This is simple mode. Oh, there's a dither option. How do we do dither? I'm gonna assume it's D. Oh, D. Oh shit, this is dither. Holy crap. Dither with Braille is crazy. And then we can change the color with C. Oh, the color bug is back. Damn. But yeah, you get the idea. Oops, I accidentally stopped it. And then what I think we could also do is change the threshold. Let's go less threshold or up. I don't know if that's actually doing anything, but yeah, this is actually crazy, like being able to interact with ASCII like that, huh? I like my fingers like in the screen. I think it's so sick. Yeah. Please pray for the hostages at Nakatomi Plaza. Consider them prayed for. Okay. README was pushed. Screenshots? Let's actually get some. I should have gotten some screenshots. We'll get some screenshots here. Webcam mode. Dither. Shit. Oh shit. What did I do? Oh, okay, I move that. Okay. Screenshot taken. Let me see if I can place that on this. Oh yeah. Screenshot taken. Oh, perfect. Sick. All right. Just gonna do a really low effort announcement post. Just released the fastest in-terminal video renderer that even works with webcam. Shout out OpenTUI and .max for powering the whole thing. And then we'll just give a link. Boom. Okay. So that was the video renderer. Can you put a tick emoji next to the video Rust video project in stream status and try to make both dot points shorter if possible? I don't know if this will even work, but let's see. We'll see what happens. So Claude Skill needs an API key. Perfect. I've completed the video clipping skill for Claude Code. Extracts the sentences with timestamps. Uses the API to determine. Uses the API. Do we have to use the API? Can't Claude use itself via CLI? What project is this? Oh, it's iTerm. Close that. And that was Rust Vidya. Okay. So pretty much we're just working on one thing right now, which is the Claude skill to clip. But, you know, we hardly ever work on one thing at a time, so I'll probably spin something new up really soon. OpenTUI runs OpenCode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the same SST as the author on GitHub. Yo, I'm going to shout out to Ronald Duck again. I believe they've been liking the video for like 2 hours straight. Surprised they haven't gotten banned. I don't even know how many likes. Jesse, how many likes do we have on TikTok? Okay. So making a Claude skill. Seems like SpeakMCP was not able to update the stream status. I think the Mac OS MCP isn't the best. Oh, it was about to do it through terminal. Honestly, for this, I actually do think Desktop Commander is a pretty good use case. So, although it would have been pretty easily done with... Oh, shit. Where did my terminal sessions go? Easily done with... That's in Q. Easily done with the terminal. I think it would be even easier if we turn on Desktop Commander here. And I am going to disable macOS Automator. I think it's like a bit risky in the stuff and a bit noisy too. So Desktop Commander should be enabled. Why is it not showing in here? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is a bug. Okay. I recently had it hide disabled modules. And it seems like if I re-enable them... Oh, there we go. Still a bug, but whatever. I'm going to disable most of the tools and only turn on read file, write file, list directory, edit block. Is this for editing a... Yeah, edit block. List processes. Yeah, okay. Let's just try those 5. So now if I say, can you update stream status to make the dot points shorter? Dave Omo, what's up? Is this a vibe coding stream? Yeah, you could classify it as that. I like to call it AI engineering, but I know vibe coding is a very popular term. So yeah, probably a vibe coding stream too. 32,000 likes? Damn, that's so good, Jesse. Thanks for reporting on that one. Yo, Frosty's back. In and out chasing toddler around the Christmas tree. I pulled this, though, for you to add. Okay. By the way, Frosty, I pushed the repository. I don't know if you care to check it out, but Rust Vidya is now live on GitHub. Yeah. So, you know, if you're not promoting it, I will. I've definitely shouted out .max. It's in the README too. And I also posted on Twitter being like, just released the fastest terminal video renderer that even works with webcam, which is like all your hard work. Shout out Rust Vidya. But yeah, it says .max there and here as well. Ahmed asked, what's SpeakMCP? Is it only for Claude Code? No. SpeakMCP is my open source project. If I could explain it in 3 words, it's AI agents anywhere. So it's a desktop app and a mobile accompanying app. For the desktop app, you have a hotkey. You press that, you speak into it, and you can launch agents to do whatever you want. And the mobile app can interface into the desktop app. So as you saw while I was in the kitchen, I was talking to my phone being like, check the status on this, or try to talk to Claude Code. It doesn't have to be Claude Code. It could be anything. One thing we do on stream sometimes is try to get these agents with SpeakMCP to play Wordle. So I made a Wordle bench online, just like, I don't know if you're familiar with the Wordle game, and using like a browser, can these agents play Wordle? And so far, Claude Sonnet was the best time. But yeah, I want to try GLM 4.7 when it gets a bit more stable, which could be right now. I mean, right now, Christmas Eve, it's probably pretty stable. Oh, awesome, Thrusty, thank you. It is public, yeah, public and open. The guy person dude likes Jules. They prefer it for learning. Nice. Yeah, what do you like about Jules? Doesn't get much attention, Jules, unfortunately. Let's see what happened to updating the stream status. I can't access your desktop directory. It's denied. AJPC. That's so weird. Why did it use a different path to write? Why is it AJPC? Why did you try AJPC? Can you not use tilde desktop? Damn, this is Opus and it messed it up with like barely any context rut, so it's kind of weird. Okay, wrote to it this time. Excellent. Claude Video Clipper, Rust Video Renderer. Okay. Add a title above the dot point saying what I'm doing, and then add a check mark emoji next to Rust renderer dot point. Let's go, Ronald Doug. Thank you so much. Will you make a video on how to use SpeakMCP? I do have one on my YouTube, though I could make a better one. I've been meaning to make a better one, but I don't see the plus sign. Oh, it just doesn't render on this view. Okay, so I think we're gonna add a new point to the stream status to be trying to make HTML stream status, but obviously make it shorter and less words. You like it because it's web-based, nice, and it's part of Google, and you like their ecosystem. Yeah, those are all great points. Web-based is so easy to access. Trajectory learning. Yeah. Are there any good AI video editing websites or software that are free? Yes, CapCut, I believe, has a free tier. Do you generate any images or videos, or is it purely coding? Yeah, I occasionally do, but it's mostly coding. Like 80-90% of my day is building software. Okay. So, it seems the check mark next to Rust Video Generator isn't rendering well. Can we move it to the bottom and somehow make it more obvious that it's completed? Yo, Keegan, what's up? Okay. So supposedly the skill of I try to make a skill for getting highlights from a transcript. Apparently the skill is ready. How can we test it? Is what I want to know. Happy Christmas Eve, Keegan. You too, man. Okay. The second thing I want to work on is the stream status HTML. So I already have one, which is this, which looks much nicer than the text one that I'm currently working on, etc., etc. But it doesn't refresh automatically. So let's ask SpeakMCP. I have a browser source in OBS. How can I get it to refresh consistently or every time the file is updated? It's pointing to a local HTML file. Maybe instead of a static file, we have that could actually be the play as well. Instead of a static file, we have the JavaScript on the HTML page. That could be the move. I didn't think about that. Let's see what. Oh, dude, this isn't. For some reason, this wasn't. Okay. There are three main approaches: JavaScript in your HTML. Well, that's what I just thought of. OBS plugin for auto refresh. I think I had that one time. A local server with live reload. Okay, I think, yeah, just like Opus says, JavaScript in the HTML makes the most sense. So, so this is what I'm going to do. We have a stream status HTML file in my desktop. Currently, all the information is hard-coded in the HTML. I want to use JavaScript to load the data from a particular file automatically. How can we do this? Actually, I don't really know how we can do this. Seems like there's some bugs in SpeakMCP to load previous sessions. I'm just going to let that cook while we have a look at the Claude Skill thing. Start with option 1. Okay, so we have 3 options to test this skill. Test right now, full analysis. Since I am Claude Code and the skill is installed, I can test it right away. Okay, yeah, let's just do that. Sounds good. Try it. We have a stream. Let me first read the file. Let me read the file via terminal. It's definitely reading it. Did I ever use Claude Flow with CC swarms? No. I'm still trying to like. The only time I've used multi-agent stuff and it's been really good is the sub-agents with Claude Code and Augie. Actually, it was first with Augie. Those were actually really cool. But at most, it'd be like 5 sub-agents. When you're talking swarms, I think like 10. And I've never done that successfully. Or had like an orchestration system be able to facilitate that. But yeah, I think it's definitely possible in the future, but we're just not there yet. What? It just wanted to delete the file completely. Why did it do that? Oh, I'm gonna let it cook, but I don't know if you guys just saw. I guess I can bring it up here so you can see. Look what Opus just ran. I never told it to delete the file, but it just ran cd desktop delete the stream status file. These agents are dangerous, man. You gotta be careful. And then what the hell is all this HLOC shit? Oh boy. Okay, looks like the Clipper agent finished testing. Result summary. TikTok vertical streaming discovery. Oh my god, that's incredible. Why I stopped using local LLMs. Oh, wow, these are actually really good. Damn, how can I... Okay, version control. I'm going to create a new repository for my Claude skills. Wait, do I still have this open? Oh, perfect. New repository. Agent, it's actually agent skills. My collection of agent skills. I'm gonna make this private for now. Oh, actually, no, we can keep it public. Because I was like, I think in the future I'm gonna have some personal skills there, maybe. SpeakMCP is failing here. I'm gonna kill this. Kill this agent. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I completely destroyed this HTML stream status. Let me check. Refresh. Yep, it's dead. but we can make a new one. I just have to think about how to do it in a nice way. What I'm thinking of is like a dynamic web app that reads data from some file. Okay. But before we do that, I want to say for this agent to, can you please push the skill we made to a repo so I can version control it? I made the repo here. I just want to back up what we have so far. This looks pretty good. I'm really happy with these clips. Now the next step is to take FFmpeg and actually get these clips. Actually, the next step is to compose like a 30-second plus clip. These top clips are really great, but they're like 4 seconds. Oh, this one's 40 seconds. Maybe we can, maybe we can expand on that. If checkmark is not working in stream status, can you use some native symbol? Yeah, I was thinking about that, Suraj. I was thinking about like a Unicode symbol. Could SpeakMCP navigate onto Google AI Studio and build its own little tool? Yes, I think it's possible. You want to try that? Wordle bench might be. Or let's see which. I need like something with just like Playwright enabled. GitHub Playwright Mac. Okay, wait. This is something. Go to AI Studio by Google and build an app using their app builder. This app will display a stream status for a tech live streamer. This status says what they're working on and some other useful information. It'll be very concise, short words, and it needs to be updated via a JSON. So make the prototype where we can just paste in JSON, and there's also like a template JSON that will render the stream status. All right, let's see if we can do it, Keegan. I'll have to do this. Okay. All right, we're on AI Studio. Now it's typing the prompt. Let's see. Oh, boom, the prompt. Keegan said it wasn't possible. You could do anything with SpeakMCP with the right prompt. Boom, SpeakMCP making an app. What LLM? Opus 4.5. But Gemini is using Gemini 3 Flash, or AI Studio is. Make it visually appealing with subtle animations and tech hacker aesthetic. Interesting. That is probably what we want. That does not look like a tech hacker aesthetic. What am I using to change apps so quickly? Oh yeah, I use Aerospace. It's my window manager, so I can just jump to this. Which one? This one, this one, this one. They're like different workspaces. MCP rocks my world. Yes. Best way to manage multiple terms like Claude, server running, and more. Maybe Tmux? Yeah, Tmux is great. Tmux, I just use Windows. I make a new terminal window. So you'll see on my, is it this one? I got 2 terminal windows here. And occasionally I'll like spawn a new one. Yeah. And then another thing SpeakMCP is eventually like aiming to do is be like the orchestrator of all these terminals. Okay. How do we see the state? AI enhance message. Copy the for, set background, paste JSON above. How do we AI enhance? Display the stream status. How do I actually view the stream status? I can see the place where to put the JSON. Oh, maybe it's this hide panel. Oh, sweet. Live building new feature. Oh, this is sick. Wow. Show settings, hide panel. Show settings, hide panel. Okay. Okay, let's say rather I want to make it more minimal. We don't need the like title text and the text below either. Title text below either. Yeah. Oh, Vibe Kanban. Yeah, that's also another really amazing user interface for managing lots of different like Claude codes or other agents. To build in 2026, what do you need? A laptop. That's it. A laptop and like access to an LLM. You can ask the LLM anything and learn everything you need, build anything you need. I recommend interfacing the LLM through a CLI agent. Obviously, I use Augment Code, but Claude Code is great too. I mean, I'm using Claude Code right here. Okay. I've got my skill there. Perfect. Okay. Let me check the repo .claude. Okay. Cool skills. Okay. I want to expand on the skill to use FFmpeg to actually clip the video. Hope you guys can't see that. To actually clip the video and make the video clip the video. It should not include silences greater than 0.4 second duration. We should be able to precisely clip due to word level transcription. Also, we probably need like 0.1 second buffer to act as a failsafe so we don't clip inside words. Okay. So you switch to daily work in SpeakMCP. What if LLM chooses to toggle per task? Yeah, so the LLM actually has access, the agent has access to a tool called ToSwitch Profiles itself. So yeah, that's definitely possible, Suraj, and something I've thought about. It's great that you're thinking that too. Trend for 2026 is build an agent which you can trust. Yeah, did you get that from Indie Dev Dan's video? He actually talks a lot about trust. And he's right. I mean, trust is super important. One of the main reasons I'm not just doing everything completely vibe coding is like These agents can delete files, which we just saw. Like my old stream status was deleted, so I'm always backing shit up. Always, it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like you don't want to trust the agent because you trust in the systems around the agent. So everything is backed up. Even if the agent deletes something, you rely on the backups that are, you know, the backups of the backups. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like how I'm approaching it. I don't know if I'll ever trust any agent because there's just like a semantic gap essentially, or like a inaccuracy in natural language communication. 2026, we need to go to China or build an AI glasses. There's already a lot of people doing that. We'll just consume it. SpeakMCP is legendary, man. Thank you so much. I love open source too, bro. Suraj, thank you. I hope, Suraj, if you are inspired, you sound like a great builder, open source builder. I would love you to join my Discord community if you're not already there. It's just at techfriend.net. I'm hoping to, do I have it here? I don't have it here, but I'm hoping to make a tech friend community where builders help each other succeed. So we'll have like projects here. Currently, it's just like, you know, I haven't really announced this outside of Discord, but you know, you can see like SpeakMCP, and what features people want to work on. And then we're actually going to be like awarding points and having like a leaderboard and like some more, maybe a hackathon. Yeah, stuff like that. So dude, would absolutely love if you're in the Discord. Miles of Iron, what's up, man? Long time no see on the live stream. Yeah, Claude Code ecosystem, hooks, skills, MCPs. Amazing stuff. Okay. So let's see if this where'd AI Studio go? Here? AI Studio. Yes. Let's make this, I guess we'll make a GitHub out of this. Deploy app, share app, download app. Download app? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Copy app, deploy app? No, share app. What? There used to be a GitHub button. Did there not? Did they remove that? You used to be able to just make a GitHub repo. Remove AI enhance. Damn, you. Branch, fork, save, copy, history. Did they remove being able to put your AI Studio built app onto GitHub through one button click? Seems like they did. What do you think of the idea? Which idea, Suraj? Yo, Nick Humph, Merry Christmas, Alhamdulillah. Export. The build tab usually allows you to save to GitHub. Okay. Where is the build tab? I don't see it. I swear it was just up. Oh, it's here. It just doesn't have an icon. Oh. Okay. Well, repository name, stream status, repository description, HTML render for stream status. We can make it public. Create Git repo. Okay, I found what I was looking for. Oh shit. Oh sweet. All right. Okay, we have the stream status. Let me try clone it. Oh shit. So we have I successfully extended the clipper. Here's what I built. Test it. Let's test it yourself. Make a clip. Okay. And we also have stream status. I assume it's a node project. Yep. Yep. Okay, does not run. Why not? Why not? Huh. npm install Gemini key. I don't want to have a Gemini key. Let's try remove all dependencies to Gemini API key. In case that's the reason, I doubt it is though. Okay, see if we can staging commit. It should be commit and push, but whatever. Get pull. Okay. This time, no. All right, whatever. We're gonna debug with Augie. Actually, let's go. Org MCP. We'll close this. Why is the app blank when I tried to run it? Debug and fix, please. All right, and then our Clipper agent. Oh, it's debugging. We'll let that debug. Our Clipper agent was able to create 21 clips in the clips directory. Holy crap, this is sick. Let's see. All right, let's look at these clips. I'm excited. 21 clips. Oh my god. They're all pretty small. This is the biggest one. Join one agencies, and those agencies manage creators and talent, and they can like get API keys for you. Well, it's not one API key. That's actually one of the annoying things is every time I go live, I have to generate a new API key, which is a bit annoying. But they give your account access to generate API keys for yourself. So that's how it works. Okay. These are like pretty short clips, but I didn't tell it the duration I wanted. I mean, that was the longest one. Let's just go through them one by one. Incredible. Didn't know I could stream like that. The audio is really generally. I don't really run local LLMs anymore. Oh, see, they're like little sound bites, but we can like combine them. Oh, they have parts. Oh, that's crazy. So generally, I don't really run local LLMs anymore. Okay. And then it's just really not worth it for me. Like the intelligence I can get and the speed I can get from the API model. And yeah, but like I'm never gonna match that unless I spend like $100,000. Cost wise, yeah, even cost wise, the money doesn't really make sense for local models because of the initial like you got to buy the GPUs or the big Mac Studio or whatever. and the compute. So the cost wise, I don't think makes sense for most people. If
That's pretty good. How long is that?
and yeah, but like
17,
it's just really not.
7,
But like
like 40 seconds. It's pretty good.
I don't really know how it works. But it seems like you can go live without having to go live on YouTube, which is new to me. I didn't know. They affiliate with these talent agencies essentially, or just agencies. Join one of those agencies, and those agencies manage.
Okay, I have some updates I want. So, can we combine all the parts of the same topic to be one clip in the end? Also, can we extract all the ums and ahs? And then additionally, can we aim to make the clip at least 30 seconds and at max 3 minutes? Dude, I'm really happy with this skills thing. So essentially the skills is it's kind of like a midway point between a script and just prompting an agent. It's like giving a structure to the agent, and it combines predefined scripts and predefined prompts and like markdown documentation. And that is what these agent skills are, previously Claude skills. And another benefit of these skills is like you can kind of like modify what's defined with your user prompt. So you can be like, so I have this skill I just built that makes these clips 30 seconds to 3 minutes. But one day maybe I want to generate a 6-minute skill. I mean, a 6-minute clip. And as long as it's not defined in the, even if it is defined in the script, because these agents can update the skill, we can tell it to make a 6-minute clip. And it has like all that knowledge, so it doesn't have to like learn all the things from scratch. That's kind of the idea. Suraj says, can check my portfolio for latest open source project. Can't link. Early morning in India. Yes, please link it on Discord. Suraj, did you join? Drop an intro on Discord. And actually, let's just go through Discord together. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Let's go here. Okay, Discord. What's up, Discord fam? Skills is popping off. See, that's what we're doing here. We're working with these skills. Android. Wait, where is this from? Native and single file agents. What are the GLM7 providers? Oh, there's so many. Wow. Deep Infra, Atlas Cloud, Parasail, ZAI, Novita. Wow, ZAI. So they got 219. It should be ZAI. Let me tell him. Oh, Suraj joined. Welcome, Suraj. Damn, 7,000. Nice job, Peasantry. That's even more impressive than the CC usage for Claude, because GPT-5 is cheaper than like Opus by a substantial amount. Okay, let's check out Suraj's portfolio, shall we? Oh, this is nice already. You got like a bit of a notebook page, but it's also like binary in the background.
Head of engineering at Extraordinary. Wow, this looks really great. Building scalable enterprise. I think this is meant to be enterprise with an E. What's enterprise? Unless I'm wrong. Enterprise is a enterprise software for supply chain. Okay, sorry, I didn't know that was a thing. Working with technologies and tools that help me break down real-world engineering challenges. Another thing here is no capitals on head or working, but you have a capital on enjoys. So that kind of breaks the... Seems like you're going with like a kind of branding thing to have all lowercase, but then you just suddenly break it here. So yeah, that's just one thing that stood out. Whoa, what was that? Oh, right, it's a hover effect. Yeah, cool hover effects. Nice. Yeah, dude, this is like overall really clean. Those were just some small nitpicks. There, let's check out your GitHub. Yeah, looks good, man. Oh yeah, good commit, healthy green commits. Oh, you contributed to Cortex AI. Supposedly, that's good. That's something I recognize. Yeah, awesome stuff, Suraj. It'd be good to have you in the Discord for sure. Oh, you follow me now too. All right, following back. Let's check out Extraordinary. Oh, this is like the O1 visa people. Yeah, man. Can I please get an O1 visa? Please. I really need one. Shout out Nickel. Shit. Oh, not a shit poster. Nice. All right, I'll follow this guy too. Okay. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, Suraj. Burman and Burman. Thanks for the follow. Hi there, Dawood from Pakistan. Joined for the first time. Welcome, Dawood. I hope you're in the right place. We love open source AI coding stuff. Right now, I'm making an agent script to build clips for me. Ooh, we got some new clips to look at. Let's see. What are they called again? Okay, those ones. Ooh, yes, let's check them out. But like generally, I don't really run local LLMs anymore. It's just really not worth it for me. Like the intelligence I can get and the speed I can get from the API model. And yeah, but like I'm never gonna match that unless I spend like $100,000. Cost wise, yeah, even cost wise, the money doesn't really make sense for local models because of the initial, like you got to buy the GPUs or the big Mac Studio or whatever, and the compute. So the cost wise, I don't think makes sense for most people. If yeah, that's good. They affiliate with these. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm really happy with that. Did we push it? Push the update to the repo. Damn. So I have a 9-hour transcript that I wanna I wanna process into clips. I wonder if that'll work. That would be amazing. And then I can take this further if I want to, but it seems really fast too. I used to rely on, you know, other platforms to do that clipping for me, but nothing beats a custom open source solution. Now I'm saying, all right, another thing we were running in parallel was stream status. Looks like it's working now. Where was it? Let's see if it's on localhost. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, okay. So one thing I want to change is like if oh yeah. I want a separate URL for just the status clean with a transparent background, just the status info. Maybe like /status path. Okay. I do want that as well. Okay. It's been a productive stream. Let's continue on Discord. Let's say welcome Suraj. Very impressive profile. Please help me get O1 for USA. Tongue face. Damn, Suraj has a cursor course. Wait, how should we show this? Can we put it here? Yeah. Oh. 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 There we go. Cursor is teaching you. You're just taking notes. Let's see Suraj's loom.
Hey guys, this is Suraj, and today I'm here to talk about Cursor Learn. So before that, I would like to talk about that we are shipping features every day with AI, and we are building apps, we are fixing bugs and a lot of things, and we just move on, right? But there are plenty of programming concepts and things that we miss out on. Let's say back in the day when we used to fix a bug, or like we used to fix an error, we used to learn something out of it. But as of now, we just fix it, and we prompt it, it works, and we just move on, right? So that's an issue. And it's actually important for the new generation of developers that they understand core programming concepts inside that feature. Let's say you shipped pagination, or you fixes some
Facts.
CSS bug. Now you need to actually learn that property or things like that. So we are solving the hardest problem with AI, and let the AI do execution, and we should learn from it. Now here comes the Cursor Learn, right? So it actually have access to all your Cursor ID. I do love Cursor, and I use it as a daily driver and for a lot of things. So basically, if you have Cursor Learn, it has all your Cursor chats locally, so you can see all my Cursor chats here. And if I open anyone, let's say I open this one, so now I can see the raw chat history here. Now the raw chat history is basically the conversation that happened back in Cursor chat, so you can actually now pretty much read it, right? There are options to change the appearance. So let me try the perplexity dark system. Yeah, you can change the appearance. There are LLM settings. So basically this desktop app is local and
Bro,
private.
this is
You can put in
such a good idea. TLDR, you can learn from your previous development sessions with your agent, I assume. Let's see how the actual interface works
back to
when
that.
we get
Actually
there.
explain to you in concise term what happened back in the chat and what they were trying.
It explains back to you what happened in the chat and maybe like some technical concepts you can learn.
To what you actually built out with AI, right? And there are key takeaways and component structure. There are multiple things. You have your code snippets, you have your mermaid diagrams and stuff like that. So you can see that. Then again, this is another cool feature, which is learnings. So basically, most of the time you prompt AI to code, and AI does the code part. Now this is where AI tells you to code. You don't need to write the full code, or it's even like needs to be very much correct. You can actually do some chunks of coding or do the pseudocode part, and you can try it with the you can verify it basically, or you can see the solution or see the hint, right?
Damn, so it has like some interactive learning quiz type feature as well. That's pretty sick.
This is actually to build your muscle memory, because if you have implemented something with AI, if you want to make it stay along in your head, it's actually cool to just try it out too. So there are some interactive learnings here you can.
So one of the issues with AI coding, or especially vibe coding, is the concepts, the changes, all of that isn't not living in your head. All the learnings that you normally would have had with manual coding and figuring things out yourself, you might miss out on if you delegate that all to an agent. So this is a really cool product, Cursor Learn by Suraj here, to kind of build an interactive learning experience that you can learn from your past chats with the AI agent. So it's specifically learning things that you have built with your vibe coding tools, with your agents. It loads the previous chats and you learn from it. This is really cool.
try
Man.
them out. Then there are some questions around it if you are up to interviews and stuff, and you can add more of these, right? There are more questions like so I chat, so it has all the context and ideas about the chat now, and
Yeah,
you
man.
have your to-dos, so you
Super
can write
cool.
to-dos.
I don't think I've seen something like that before. All right, awesome. This stream status is updated there. So let's test out this stream status here. Oh. Damn. Wonder what size I should have it. Let's go width 300, height 500. Oh, that was browser? Oh, shit. It wasn't meant to change that one. Oh, boy. Oh, well. I messed up there. Oh, well. Oh, well. Okay. New stream status unlocked. Stream status pro. Interesting. Why is it so short? I guess we gotta make it more width. There we go. Okay. So that's that. What if I want to change the go to localhost 3000 and change the status JSON to say the project we're working on is a Claude Skill video clipper. It's built with Claude Code, and I'm clipping my last 9-hour live stream with it, and we have 21 viewers watching. Suraj says, by the way, it's not just cursor sessions, but the whole workspace for agents. Nice. Nick's Pizza, hey, welcome back. All right, let's see if I can update this stream status with SpeakMCP. I think we have to load it. It don't look like it loaded. I have to load template. Oh no, that's a template. Ah, shit. Building new feature. Okay, so that doesn't update either. I have to refresh. Even after refresh, it didn't work. Why is it different? I'm actually not sure why it doesn't update. When I manually go to it, it says building new feature, but on the OBS overlay, it says stream status pro. God damn it. Can we ensure that the status page automatically updates if the JSON is ever changed? Where is the JSON stored and how does it persist between pages? Yeah, actually, does that even work if I just change it to something else? Building the new future, BZZZ. All right, I've added a bunch of Z's. Test. Okay. Maybe it's because it's one. I don't know. No, that updated there as well. I don't really know how that works. Okay. We're also going to get my clip the whole video. Clip the whole 9-hour video. Let's see if that works. All right. Well, that's cooking. What else do we have? Yes, Suraj. Ooh, yes. VIP link. Thank you, Suraj, dude. Absolutely. Would love that. Term V0. Oh, I didn't see this. All right, let's see another one of Suraj's projects. Term V0. V0 for terminal apps. Oh, that's sick. Terminal radio, snake game, terminal pet. Nice, bro. Bro has a lot of projects. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I'm like pretty happy with how this stream went. Everything we've accomplished. To recap, we made a interactive terminal interface to view videos in the terminal as well as render the webcam in the terminal. Shout out to Frosty for the .max project, pretty much powering the whole thing. I just made a little wrapper around it. Secondly, we made my first actual Claude skill that I'm happy with for video clipping. This is a huge part, a huge friction point in my workflow. Holy crap, it did it so fast. In 5 minutes, it took a 7-hour video and found 148. Oh, actually, it's not finished. 148 interesting clips. That's crazy. I'm like super excited with that. I think I can make it even better and more autonomous than it is now. But yeah, that's super cool. Another thing we played around with was making HTML stream statuses. Had a bit of issues with that one, but like 3 projects at once over 3 hours, and I'm sure there's many other things we did along the way. I mean, I cooked breakfast that I can't mention. I mean, I forgot to mention, but yeah. But yeah, man, thank you so much for watching, especially you, Suraj, man. It's really, really great to have you around. I hope you're active in Discord because we could really use more amazing builders like yourself. Shout out to all the OGs, Jesse Campbell, Frosty, Keegan, Razik. Who else we get in here? I think they're the most common OGs. I see through was here a while ago. Siddharth, Nick's Pizza briefly joining. Yeah, shout out to you guys. I mean, you make this whole thing way more enjoyable. If no one was watching, I probably wouldn't stream that often at this stage. And 10 bagger, yes, of course. Sorry, how did I forget? I think you just hadn't messaged in a while. But yes, you were definitely here. Oh, Ronald Duck, of course. How could I forget Ronald Duck? 34,000 likes thanks to Ronald Duck, man. Absolute legend. Thank you for that. I mean, I'm sure other people contributed as well, but I was watching Ronald Duck literally the first 2 hours of this stream, constantly liking the video. So thank you so much, Ronald. I mean, I probably missed some other people there, but thank you, everyone. And we'll see you next stream. Peace out.